shots. All right, we have an emerging situation here. My dog Lois has to go to the bathroom right back. She be chilling right now and hit the tunes. Well, I do behind the scenes work. Looks like we might be in for some rain or something. Lois, come on now. Come on, Lois, let's go. Move out. Earl Skakel live Friday night. Of course, it might be Saturday morning for some of you, and that's okay. I don't know if this will be a terribly long stream, but who knows? I stream, you stream, we all stream. Just got back from the gym, feeling good. A little cold, though, I tell you that much. Oh, Lois going potty already, so there you go. Billy Idol, baby. Last night a little dancer came dancing to... You got to be careful on this. I almost ran over someone tonight as I was coming down this way. This couple is just walking in the middle of the road. And then they got mad at me. Lois don't give a fuck. Earl Skakel live Friday night. Go ahead, bro. Thank you. See, that guy was cool. He almost ran me over, but he stopped. I know she got pee-pee. Lois is the best. She's just a happy-go-lucky dog. She gets along with everyone. And weirdly enough, see, there we go. Oh, I thought she was going to pee. She really vibes with special needs children and special needs dogs. Like one time we were at the dog park and there was this English bulldog who was in a diaper. And he couldn't use its back legs. So he was at the dog park, just, there we go, just dragging his front legs to try and get to the other dogs, and nobody would play with him except for Lois. This is Los Angeles, California. Thank you very much. Yeah, JJ. It's actually not too bad. It's a 9:41 at night. The real crazies aren't out for a few more hours, to be honest with you. So I'm just taking it easy tonight. Of course, I've got the Comedy Store tomorrow night, 12:15. My usual spot. Oh, God. Closing out the main room. Of course, you got to be careful here. You don't know what's going on this crosswalk. I almost got killed one time when I was crossing that crosswalk I just did with my German Shepherd, and the lady was on her phone, almost runs the light, and then flips me off. The fuck? The freaks do come out at night. That's for sure, especially in this neighborhood. But luckily, I survive. Now, the great thing about this is in about 2 hours, half these cars won't be here because people don't realize it's permit parking. Come on, buddy. So all these people who drive these cars, they stumble around late at night and they don't realize their cars are towed. And then they think they parked on the other street. So they go to that street. And then they're so confused. And then that's when they get robbed. Because they're not paying attention. And don't think it's not lost on the criminal's eyes that her food bowl is empty. We're going to rectify that situation. And now we will stream for about an hour. Oh. We're going to try. All right, so let's get situated. Earl Skakel live. No. God damn it, Lois. Come on. Quit fucking around. Come on. Fuck, this dog's driving me nuts. Look at this dog. She be chilling. Lois, come here. Lois, Doug's. She do look great in that sweater. What up, Eddie Siciliano Stugats? Now she's going to come around this corner. See, I know my dog. All right, now she's going to eat. She'll have a little bit of water. It's the Lois cam. What's up, Eddie? I'm just chilling on a Friday night. Friday night, Los Angeles. Just chilling. I wrote some jokes today. I will tell them tomorrow at the Comedy Store. And, yeah, I mean, you know, people unlike all the time. You know, it's all good. Rudy Bogg in the house. Eric Alon, PEI senators in the house. We got a good group in here. We will let Lois eat and drink in private, in her own privacy. So now, since you didn't get to, by the way, I'd like to thank, you know, sometimes people super chat me, which is lovely. Shout out to Permaseal Finishing. Lois, what are you doing? Come here. She gets a little confused. It's a Lois cam right there. She likes a little ear scratch right there. Whoa. Yes, I'm not fucking around. YouTube Premium and the whoa, Lois, be chill. Look at that, look at that. She got a little tickle spot right there. Whoa. Look at that hiney. Look at that big booty of yours. She got a big butt for such a small dog. So a lot of people super chat me, especially the great Permaseal Finishing, Andrew Jacobs, Fornicate, gave me some money, honey. Show me the money, honey. And a lot of people hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate that. I sincerely do. Well, that's a mutt. Hold on, I got to take my nighttime vitamins. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. It's all right, Lois. We be chilling. All right, Lois. I'm on a stream right now, baby. This dog's driving me nuts. So people super chat me. They hit the like button. They hit the thank you button. They hit the subscription button. They come to the Comedy Store. They see me live. And then some people send me protein bars from Australia. Today I got something from Montreal from the great SC in the building. A Patrick Laine action figure in the house from his days in the Winnipeg Jet. Is that I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find a good place for that, my friend. But thank you very much. Always appreciated money, gifts, subscriptions. We are a small but mighty group in the Earlverse. And I welcome you all. Thank you very much. Shandy girl in the house. I tried, welcome. Thank you for being a new sub. We appreciate all subs, new, old, and sometimes in the middle. I had a chocolate Maver's bar, pretty good, not bad. I like the chocolate better than I do the cookies and the cream. And yeah, there is an ice storm. That's to be honest with you, I thought there was an ice van parked outside my condo last night, which makes sense because on the next street over there is a car wash that I would surmise. Yes, this is the great S. I see SC in the house. We just call him SC. I know his real name, but you know he's a he likes to keep some of his privacy. I could probably let me see. We'll put it on there we go. It's on top of the Chandler doll. I'm sure she's had a guy named Patrick on top of her the last 3 years. And how's that worked out? Hello. Well, Calrissian. Can you guys see the Patrick on top of Chandler? If not, go to New York. Pew! Add Dave Sarah to my family plan. I don't know about that. I'm done helping people, Frankfurt. Nobody helps me other than you, Permaseal Finishing, SC, Jenna, and a few other lovely people. CW, I guarantee you I live in a nicer home than you do. I doubt you drive a $70,000 car, and I highly doubt your name is on the front of the building at the Comedy Store. So, you know what? Kiss my ass! You know, you guys, I see the trolls are coming in early tonight, but I'm over caffeinated and unstoppable. I do take pride in everything. Earl, you are a legend and deserve the greatness coming your way. You know what? I won't disagree with you, Tahoe. I've paid my dues. I've held my head high. And the reception I got from these loser Jeff Ross fans, you guys can stick it, brother. Because if it wasn't for Earl Skakel, none of you would be here. If it wasn't for Earl Skakel, Jeff Ross would still be in Washington Square Park selling meat out of a truck. And if it wasn't for Earl Skakel, none of these open mic losers would be there either. I was selling out the Comedy Store while they were bumming gas to put in the car to get to high school. Thank you very much. Earl Skakel in the house, Friday Night Live. There's been some momentum for once on my live stream, so I'm feeling it. Hit the like and subscribe button. And let's all get along tonight. For once, let's all get along tonight. Because the bottom line is, all you trolls in the chat, you might be next, but you'll never be first. And it's the old saying in life, you like to hear someone's doing pretty good, but you don't want to hear they're doing better than you. And my whole life, I've done better than all you trolls. There ain't a day that ends in Y where I wish I was you. So shut up, hit the like and subscribe button, and learn from a great comic who should be far more successful than I am. Peace and love. I'm anti-Drumple. That's where I am. What up from Wyoming? I've never been to Wyoming. I believe there's probably a comedy club in Wyoming, but I've yet to be invited to play there. But that's all right. It's all good. All love. All love. All love. Well, guess what, Drumple? If you don't like how I talk, here's what I'm going to do. This is what a great guy I am. I'm going to go and see who's live right now. Actually, why don't we go to the Kensington, Philadelphia cam live? This is Kensington, Philadelphia. This is breaking news. This is the lobby at the hotel of Hackamania 3. So there we go. That's the meetup for Hackamania 3. I am rare. And I'm in a good mood tonight. And that's the worst time for the trolls to try and take me out. I think there's Melton in the chair. And there's Tukey. And that's probably Scarlett with a customer in the red blankie. So welcome to the Earlverse. Nasty Neil in the house. Nasty Neil, this is breaking footage from next weekend in Atlantic City. Yes. By the way, I will be on Clown Town tomorrow night. It's a bit of a Dabbleverse stream. I'm breaking my own rule, but those guys seem nice. I gave them a list of people that I would not be on with. Tara, is it Tara or Tara? Looks like Fremont Street. I want to say Tara. Fremont Street in Vegas was disgusting. I don't know if you had a chance to see it, but I went in the morning after the comedy show, and yikes, it was Tara. So it's Tara or Tara? So it's Tara, like tear. That's funny. I want to. Is that Scarlet right there, rolling around? So I'll do some Dabbleverse jokes for you guys. I mean, I know I got to keep your fucking attention. Yeah, I just said I'd go on for like 20, 30 minutes. Okay, Tara. My bad. I don't know why I want to say Tara. Maybe it's Tara Reid. You definitely look a lot better than her. And very nice to make your acquaintance last week. And please, if I'm ever at Comedy Works in Denver, I believe you are from Colorado somewhere. We won't dox you. Please come as my guest. And that goes to anyone in the stream. If you are ever in a town I am doing comedy, free tickets. And I don't mean just tickets in the back. You will be free tickets. And now I can't do anything about drinks at certain clubs because that's just not. Is that Ray DeVito right there? I think that is Ray. I think he's walking to the stand right now. So, Stuttering John blocked me again in StreamYard today. I think that's the 6th time. I mean, if I was as famous as he thinks he is, I would not be hanging out in the Dabbleverse. I would just let all the people talk shit and I'd laugh my way to the bank and not beg for $2 super chats. But you know what? To each his own. I don't really understand that. All right, this is kind of depressing. Let's see what else is out there. I was, for Drumple, I wanted to, I don't watch Comedy Central. After being on the network and seeing how they fuck up TV shows, I literally have zero interest to watch anything on Comedy Central. Oh, we've got Rat, You're in Love at the Roxy last night. Damn, I would have gone to that. Hold on. Damn, I wish I could see this. Or I wish I could play this because I would love to see what it looks like. But I'll probably get dinged for my music rights or whatever. So, I mean, I tried to help Carm and it didn't work out for me. So, we've got Nobody Likes Onions is, I believe, live right now. So, Drumple, why don't you go to Patrick Melton's stream? I think Jeff Ross can roast my dinner. He'd eat your dinner, that's for sure. I mean, I've never seen a guy who got cancer and gained weight. So there you go. But what are you gonna do? I'm just trying to live my life, do my stream to 20 or so people, and just have a nice life. I don't see many people streaming right now. We've got the Buttskin Brigade with 1,400 people watching. We've got Dave Sarah with 19 people. I'm neck and neck with Dave Sarah streaming. Do you know how depressing that is? That I am head to head with Dave Sarah. That makes me want to blow my brains out. How does Dave Sarah have 1.73, 1,700 subscribers? I've got almost 4,700 subscribers, and we've got the same amount of viewers. What goes on at a Jeff Ross pool party? I don't know. I've been to one Jeff Ross party at night. I was so creeped out. I swear to God, I left. I was literally in Jeff's house under 5 minutes. I literally walked in. I was invited by a Comedy Store waitress who I'd been hooking up with. She did not tell me whose house it was. I go there. It's in that area between Melrose and Beverly on, around the Fairfax High district. So nice homes. I mean, each home's between Beverly and Melrose on, say, Ogden. You're looking at $2 to $5 million homes. So yeah, I hope so. So I go there and immediately was struck at a very weird vibe in there. There was literally, I would say, 30 to 40 girls and maybe 3 dudes. Now, you'd think as a straight man that I would love those odds. I'd be all geeked out. Hey, more puss for me. But it was eerily creepy. And I look over and I see Jeff's loser friend Kai, who's this artist who just gets Jeff coffee. And I thought, oh, fuck, I hope this isn't Jeff's house. And then Jeff comes out of his bedroom with my ex Bolivia and some other open mic comic he tried to fuck for years and she'd never fuck him. And Jeff sees me talking to this waitress and he starts like pawing all over her in front of me to like assert his dominance. And it's like, bro, we've been hooking up for like the last 3 months. So, too late. And I literally said, hey, I'll be right back. I got to go put money in my meter. Here's the funny thing. There wasn't a parking meter within 3 miles of this place. It was a residential area. So that was the one Jeff Ross party I went to, and it was gross. And I know you guys are probably thinking, oh, you just don't like him. It was a pretty cool party if it wasn't his house. It wasn't. It was just the creepiest vibe. And, what are you going to do? Yeah, it was just like gross. So I can't tell you what the pool parties are like. I mean, would you really want to go into a pool at Jeff's house? Yikes. So, yeah, her take is she had Arby's, from what I understand. You know, it's a sad, sad story there. But what are you going to do? For 8 months out of the year we dated, I saw the cool side of her. But the last 4 months, yikes. And you notice how I get booked by female bookers? Do you think they'd book me if they thought I threw her down a flight of stairs? Anyway, let's not talk about that. Thank you, Articulate John, for sending me 100 of something. I'm still not sure. I get the Al Franken thing a lot, Captain. We're going to just call you Captain. So I cannot deny or reject that. Well, no, I mean, there was a cool side of her. I know that on this stream, we've concentrated on the negative side of her, at least with me. But, so that's the part I want to remember, not the part that told all of LA Comedy that I hit her and threw her down a flight of stairs. And who still gets booked in LA Comedy? What has 2 thumbs and gets booked at LA Comedy? Currently, Shitface Room is starting to spin. Well, welcome aboard, Cam. Hit the like and subscribe button before you pass out, like Mr. Kill Everything. I mean, I'm not going to say every girl in my life has been a complete maniac, but it's pretty close. Now, you might ask them about me, and they're, well, Earl's crazy, but you know what? They mostly all come back. Trust me on that one. Might take them a couple months, might take them years, might take them a decade. They all come back. So shout out to Cam C, who's currently getting blackout drunk. Why don't you do a live stream right now with Scarlett Hampton? And Yes, come to LA. You know, you get the full VIP treatment at the Comedy Store in West Hollywood, California. How about that? FBI captures former Olympian accused of running massive drug operation. Um, I stopped drinking, but morning is still going to be rough, brother. Yeah, you stopped drink. You told me you stopped drinking. You didn't tell me you stopped lying. Big personalities attract big multiple personalities. Um, I mean, I don't know Mr. Kill Everything. I've never been on a stream with him. He seems like a nice guy, but you know, I think anyone who's drinking like that, even if he has a regular job, is clearly running from something like Ski Mask. And how many of us did laugh at Ski Mask? And now, how funny was that? Not very. Um, I love Billy Bob Thornton. I didn't like the remake of the Bad News Bears, but I do love him in Landman. But someone told me he's leaving the show. Now I'm watching the last episode right now, so I don't know if there was like a cliffhanger that made people think that he's not leaving or that he's leaving the show or whatnot. It was awesome this season to see Sam Elliott in it. March 28th. That's awesome, Nasty Neil. I mean, I've never had a drink in my life, but I'm always been one to tell my friends who do drink, moderation, baby, moderation. It's not that difficult. So yeah, but congrats, Neil. I mean, we are in a business that is pretty hard to fathom being sober or almost sober with all the drunks we are around. Um, Well, I get that, but it's like, bro, come on, be realistic. Everyone knows you from your acting, not from your music. And I hear he's pretty good, but like Chris Christopherson, he was known for his acting and he was probably known more for his music than his acting. But I get it. Yeah, you like that marijuana? That's all right. I don't judge. We don't judge here in the Earlverse. When I drink till the room spins. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that, but who the fuck am I to tell you, how to live your life, baby? Well, you know, like in Ski Mask situation, and I didn't know him that well. I did a stream with him a few times. I think with him, Stancil, and Matt Mead. And I don't know. I mean, you just see someone drinking that much, they're running from something. Yeah, I'm a big Chris Christopherson guy. I mean, of course, my ultimate Macho Man movie role is him as Rubber Duck in Convoy. I mean, that is just a man's man. I mean, I could watch Convoy 100 times and never get bored. And Comedy Store paid regular. Franklin Ajayi is in it. One of the great, comics, but certainly one of the great black comics of the '70s. What's the funniest laugher you've ever seen in an audience? I mean, I've had some very. I can't think of one in particular to be honest with you, but I've had some good laughers in the main room. The last time I saw Ski Mask was under Rob Saul, and he was scary looking. He couldn't stop shaking. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. I mean, he definitely, when you drink that much, man, it's not just for the high. And really, anyone who's doing anything in excess is running from something. I mean, look at Bolivia. I mean, she's literally fucked her way out of 3 comedy communities because she's chasing something. And we're talking about an ex-girlfriend of mine. And, um, she's, in my opinion, chasing, just being fucked over by her real parents. Her step parents treated her like shit from what I saw. So, she's chasing acceptance, which is why she's fucking everybody. Have you ever met Quentin Tarantino? Quentin Tarantino came in one night to the original room and watched my whole set at the Comedy Store. He came up to me and said, "You're very funny," and then he left. Like, well, put me in a movie, Holmes. Shit. But very nice guy, big head. I mean, as soon as he walked into the original room, I was struck. His head is bigger than mine, and that's saying something. I mean, I got a head that breaks visors, but I will wear this hat until it's over, Johnny. Earl Skakel, Friday nights. Then I feared aortic dissection. Well, I mean, moderation is key to life, but not many people can drink in moderation. You get that buzz on. I've got a melon too. I mean, I don't. What can I do? I have a big head. I'm wearing Pierre-Luc Dubois' Los Angeles Kings helmet. It barely fits, and that guy's fucking dome is big. Did you do any foot jokes? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I didn't. So I once did a party early into my comedy career. This guy wanted to do a roast because he lost his foot to gout. So I did some weird, not every gig in my past has been on the main room stage at the world famous Comedy Store, 8433 Sunset. Thank you very much. Tomorrow night I will be on that stage at 8433 Sunset, West Hollywood, California, 90069, 12:15, closing out the main room. As the late, great Comedy Store paid regular Angel Salazar said, check it out. Someone's getting towed as we speak. It's very annoying. I mean, I don't like the smell of alcohol, so I can't imagine what the taste is like. And I know for the most part you don't drink alcohol for the taste, but I have to enjoy something. Like, I probably drank way too many of these bum energy drinks, Rockstar, and all that shit. But it tastes good. I could not taste this. SmackDown was tonight. Saturday night main event. Baron Corbin, ex-WWE wrestlers now in AEW. Powerhouse Hobbs, ex-AEW wrestlers now in WWE. So, let me see. I mean, if it was AEW, I'd say, get me a T-shirt, SC. I'll pay you for that. There's a lot of AEW wrestling shows coming to Los Angeles. Of course, they will be at the Crypto.com Arena March 14th. There will be an AEW comedy show March 13th. Site to be determined. And then they play Ontario in a couple weeks. I believe San Diego. I think they're in Vegas next week. So, well, I mean, I think it's a little bit of a downtime for Montreal or for WWE. I mean, I might watch the UFC tomorrow on Paramount Plus because you get it for free, right? I mean, if you pay for Paramount, which I do. Now, I'm interested to see Jeff Malot's brother fight. Jeff Malott is a fourth-line winger on the Los Angeles Kings from Montreal. His brother is a legit UFC fighter. That might get me back into watching the UFC, What is the card tomorrow? Oh, really? He's like that one guy, Alan Joban, who was, I think, from Montreal. Jeff Malott, my Instagram friend. Thank you very much. Is it a UFC number thing, or is it one of those UFC? What is it? What's the name of the event? Yeah, I love Pride. Bob Sapp, the foot stomp era of Marco Huas, UFC 234. UFC 234. Let's see if I know anyone on the fucking card. UFC 324. I thought that was a little low. UFC 324 fight card. Let's see. UFC fight card. UFC 324 card. Paramount Plus. It's not telling me the fucking card. Okay. Oh, I mean that's let's see here. UFC event. I mean Justin Gaethje against Pimblett. Hey, that's a pretty good fight. So we got number 4 in the world, Justin Gaethje against Paddy Pimblett, number 5. That's a nice fight. We got Sugar Sean O'Malley against Hu Yao Bang, number 3 against 5. All right. Heavyweight bout. Oh, shit. The Black Beast, Derek Lewis, in the house. I'll definitely watch. I love Derek Lewis. He's funny, man. He's fighting Waldo Cortez Acosta. I have no idea who that is, but he's minus 334. So Rose Namajunas against Natalie Silva. Natalie Silva, ranked number 2 in the world. A featherweight bout. I don't really know much about these. Let's get to the prelims. You know they always have some. Umar Nurmagomedov. Is that guy related to the other guy? Number 2 versus 6. Middleweight bout. Some black guy from Cameroon against Andre Pulyaev. I mean, yeah, all right. Light heavyweight bout. Krylov against some guy from Lithuania. Flyweight bout. Alex Perez. So, I mean, early prelims. Let's get to the early prelims. That's when the real loose cannons are on. Michael Johnson is fighting on the early prelims. Jesus, man. I remember when that guy was going to be a star. All right, we got another heavyweight bout. Josh Hokett against Denzel Freeman. All right, I don't know either one of those. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll watch it. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good card. Interesting. Pat Barry, yeah. I mean, well, I don't watch. I mean, I don't know her, but I know who she is, you know. So let's pick, if you guys want to write this shit down, I'm not going to. I'm going to pick Justin Gaethje against Paddy Pimblett. I'll pick Sugar Sean O'Malley. I don't know anything about this guy from Waldo. Let's see what Waldo 8-1-5 heavyweight division. He's 16-2-0. I mean, oh boy. I mean 8-1. No, he's 16-2-0. 8 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 5 first round finishes. Now let's go to Derek Lewis's breakdown. 29-12, 24 wins by knockout, 10 first round finishes. I'm going to go with Derek Lewis there. So I'm picking so far at Gaethje, O'Malley, Lewis. I'll pick number 2 against Rose, Natalie Silva. Featherweight bout, I'm going to pick Arnold Allen. I'm going to pick Nurmagomedov. I'll pick the guy from Cameroon. I'll pick Krylov. And then I'll pick Alex Perez in the early prelims. Damn, that's crazy. Michael Johnson is fighting on the early prelims. I'm going to go with, I want Michael Johnson to win, but I'll go with Hernandez. These 2 heavyweights, I'll go with Josh Hokett. And in the final bout, I will go with Ty Miller. So we'll see how I do. Buster Douglas, is he fighting? Yes, so Mac 10, please, I hope you wrote those down. Oh, he is Khabib's cousin. All right, well, he's got to be pretty tough. That's just crazy to me, Michael Johnson. I mean, how many fights does Michael Johnson have? Michael Johnson, 25 and 19, 10 wins by knockout, 2 by submission, 8 first round finishes. How old is he? Did they say how old he is there? I mean, he's got to be in his mid 30s. So those are my picks. Zuffa Boxing. I'm out of the loop. But I don't really, when I could order the UFC on my, well, he was a prospect at one time. When I could order UFC on my TV, on DirecTV, I watched everyone. What up, Pale L? And I paid for my shit. But when they took it off DirecTV, I stopped watching as much. Oh, Zuffa Boxing. Damn, Paramount's a good deal. And you could watch season 1 of Roast Battle. Hello! Might as well. I don't get paid for it, so you guys in the chat can stick it to me even more. Earl Skakel live. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. I love Landman. I'm on the last episode, so no spoilers. Although I heard, or I saw an article that says Billy Bob Thornton leaving Landman, so I'm assuming there's some type of cliffhanger. So we'll get to that. I mean, I liked UFC when, Don Fry was fighting Thomas Hernandez, a cab driver. I mean, I remember going to Best Buy to buy the VHS of the UFC from 3 months previous. So, did you see the rip? I don't know what that means. Not sure what that means. Wait, Billy Bob is leaving? Damn, I'm on episode 3, season 2. No, I don't know. I saw an article that said he might be leaving. So I'm assuming there was a cliffhanger or something that I am not aware of. Hold on, stretch my back. I do have Netflix. And no, I don't watch WWE Raw. The Rip. Oh, I did watch The Rip. I'm sorry, on Netflix. Yes. I don't know. I didn't really like it. I'm going to have to watch it again because I watched it in Vegas. I was half asleep. I just, I mean, if I knew Powerhouse Hobbs was debuting, I might watch that. Although I heard he changed his name. What is Skyscraper? I don't know what that is, Mr. Stu Dub. I'm out of the loop, guys. So, Lois is awake. So watch out. So no, I will not be watching Skyscraper unless it's a new wrestling promotion. Lois is chilling right now. So, yeah, she's just coughing a little bit. She probably just ate foods, digesting and whatnot. Damn, my back is itching. I got to use my ray gun. I will watch the Skyscrapers if they're. Well, it's going to be hard to have the Skyscrapers without Sid. Sid's in heaven right now. I hope. I do believe he's in heaven because he helped that special needs kid be his manager that one time. A guy climbs a skyscraper in Taiwan. 100 stories without ropes. What channel is that on? That might be cool to watch a live death on my television. I have a 85-inch plasma. So, did you eat an orange today? I did not. It's on Netflix. Well, he's not going to die. I mean, Netflix is going to be a part of that shit. So, guys, we'll go another 10 minutes. Friday night. That's a Click 5 song. I'd play it, but I don't want to get dinged. I mean, I love Evel Knievel when that shit was real. There's no CGI bullshit on that. It's Alex Honnold. That guy was on Rogan. He climbs mountains freestyle. I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, I hope he makes it. I might have to, well, Netflix, can I snipe that? Maybe catch a live death on my stream, get some numbers, make some money, honey. Yeah, I mean, I imagine you'd have to have big feet and big hands and no fingernails. Yikes. Uh, I've never heard of him, but I'm out of the loop. I don't watch Rogan until I get on it. I ain't watching Rogan or Gutfeld until I'm on it, baby. So, I mean, Rogan certainly gets a wide variety of guests, from presidents to unknown comics to a free climber. So, 20 plus friends of his are dead. Oh, I bet. I have a friend of mine who has climbed Mount Everest several times. He's same thing. He says he's also like 5 or 6 people he knows doing that. So, I mean, I definitely would not be climbing Mount Everest. Imagine me up there. Hey, where do I take a shit? I need a TV and a bed, and a nice one at that, and no 35 incher. I need at least a 55 incher. So, there we go. Welcome to the Earl world. I see a lot of new people in the stream. You guys know what to do then. Hit the like and subscribe button. We will stream tomorrow at some point. Maybe I'll stream a little bit from the Comedy Store main room, green room, show you how the big ballers ball. That would be pretty funny if I film my special up on Mount Everest. I need the internet. I need a jack-off parlor within 2 blocks of the hotel. Yeah, I mean, he used to park cars in the parking lot of the Comedy Store. So, yeah, that's who's getting on Rogan over me. Yikes. No, I'm just kidding. He's a nice guy. A hard worker. I mean, he's one of those ones who moved to Austin early, and it benefited him. So, yeah, I do. He works hard. And he's funny. I mean, do I think I should be on before him? Absolutely, I do. But, I mean, he used to work the parking lot at the Comedy Store, and then he moved to Austin, and, kind of smart. Him and his best friend, Derek Poston, who I believe has also been on Rogan. They moved to Austin in the early days, which was smart. And, yeah, he's a mothership guy. And, I mean, like for him, I think it was smart. I don't think anything was happening for him at the Comedy Store or in LA in general. And he's actually been to my home. We watched an Indian friend of ours, horrific movie called The Bollywood Shuffle. And, yeah, I mean, he's a good guy. So I'm actually happy for him. But, once again, I mean, you can't tell me he has a better story than I do. So that's the frustrating thing in regards to Rogan. Like I love Hassan. He's actually a very nice guy, but there's no way he should have been on Rogan before me. But, you can't, I don't worry about shit like that. Like if you wouldn't have told me he was on, I would have had no idea. Well, it's not, I don't know if I have a bigger name, but I mean, he probably has the bigger name now. I mean, I bet his Instagram following went from 2,500 to 25,000, but, I don't think he's been on TV once. So I've been on every streaming network, my family's political background. So, I'm not going to lie, it is frustrating, but, well, I do get more live views than Opie, so there is that. I mean, I think some are funny in Rogan's sphere and some aren't. I look at some of the people who get on at the mothership and it's like, yeeks. So you can't sales pitch me that the lineups there are like But you could say that about the Comedy Store. There's probably people who are cringeworthy who get on there. You look at the Improv lineup, the Laugh Factory's lineups. I mean, what I had to follow that one night a few months ago was like yowza, yowza, yowza. But you can't worry about what you don't get or what some other people get. You'll go fucking nuts. You really will. So, what up, CC Motion in the house? Always a pleasure to see you in the stream. We're going to go about another 5 minutes. A nice tight hour stream tonight. Thank you guys for choosing me as your Friday night entertainment. And we will see you tomorrow at some point, I hope. And, maybe I should just be like Cat Williams and go on podcasts and complain about not getting on Rogan. And then bingo, Cat Williams got on Rogan. So, what's the best advice you can give to a comedian just starting out? Network. It's who you know in this business. I don't want to say it doesn't matter if you're funny or not. I think being funny keeps you in the door. It doesn't get you in the door. There's just a lot of variables that are as important off stage as being funny on stage are. How do I deal with nerves and stress? I mean, you just do it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't take edibles. So I have to white knuckle it some nights. But, I'm pretty used to it. I don't get really nervous before I go on. It's more excited. I'm excited to go onto the Comedy Store tomorrow night. It's to me, it's the number one club in the country. But I know people argue the Mothership or the Cellar or the Stand. You just get up at the Comedy Store. You'd say that about the Cellar if you were past there. Well, I've never tried to get past at the Cellar, so I'll take it. Let me get on the Shecky Green podcast. Maybe I should aim for that and then double back to the Joe Rogan podcast if I can. So you get the Netflix is a Joke Festival coming to LA. That should be fun to see what trash gets on that festival. So, yikes. But Earl Skakel live in the house Friday night. Check out the Punk Rock Museum in Las Vegas, California. They took very good care of me. Earl, do you think the greats like Jordan, Gretzky, or any athlete get anxious? Yeah, I mean, if you don't get nervous before a show, you're going to bomb. The one time I thought, man, I got this shit. It was the biggest bomb I've ever had. So it's good to be nervous. It shows you care. But I also, like I said a minute ago, I don't get nervous. Like, I know I'm funny. I'm funny enough to be on the wall at the Comedy Store and to be on TV a fair amount. But I am more excited about, especially how I do comedy, because I don't prepare a set. I have hundreds of jokes in my head, and I let the crowd, it's kind of like how I do this stream. I let the crowd take me where they want to go. I heard Clearwater Chad is going to be on Rogan soon. I mean, can you imagine that? Just him staring into the camera for 3 hours. Rogan would probably just leave, and Clearwater Chad would be like, "Hey, Joe, I ate Jersey Mike's today." Earl, just keep grinding. Somebody will eventually recognize and give you more props for steady working and dropping videos every day. Keep up the great work. Well, yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, I'm not going to stop. I enjoy doing what I do still. So that would be funny to edit a fake Joe Rogan. Hold on here. Let me text. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I mean, to me, he adds nothing to any stream he's on, but fuck it. You guys like watching him, watch him. It's nothing personal. But he's a perfect whack packer for Kevin. Kevin loves these guys. Clearwater Chad, Bichetti staring into the camera. This is my new impression of Bichetti. All these fucking momos. It's out of control. I love Bichetti, but you know what I'm saying? The new Bichetti camera. Hold on, let me do my Bichetti impression. How about this? Someone insult me. Someone say something about my mom. And then I'll do my Bichetti impression. Someone insult my mom. Lois be chilling right now. Hold on. Let me tell you something. The only thing that looks like spaghetti is your mom's pussy after 10 dicks have been in her. I love Bichetti. He's great. Your mom met men in the Holland Tunnel. Let me tell you, the only thing that looks like the Holland Tunnel is your mom's pussy after 10 black dicks have been in her. Kevin, he's just got a rotating crew of whack packers, and now you've got drunk Chad, you've got Levy back. Levy doesn't Kevin owe Levy like $6,000 or something? That's the last place I would go to is a stream that owes me money. And then you've got Scarlett. She's, the new Gilly. Enough Bichetti impressions. I've got a few enough viewers as it is. Mrs. Skakel was the best. I can assure you of that much. Hey, Fat Toast, let me tell you something about your mom. The only thing nice about her is her ass, because it smells like her pussy. So you're in trouble. That's a good Rat song, bitch. Paul, I'm not in trouble, so just shut up and hit the like and subscribe button. You're dealing with a pro here. This ain't no Dabbleverse drip show, baby. So I don't know what the boozy means, to be honest with you. So, Paul, you might be better off going to Pat Dixon's stream. I'm not really digging your energy, so let me do this. I was about to do this for Drupal, but I think Drupal, a lot of people don't have the stomach to troll me, and that's all right. So let's see. Melton is live right now. Paul, why don't you go to a Melton stream? I think you might be a better fit there. Let me see if Pat Dixon is streaming. I don't believe he is. So, I believe it's me and Melton are the only ones streaming right now. A Fat Toast, $2. Nice, haha. I don't fuck around with my Bichetti impressions. I don't think anyone is streaming right now. So you guys are stuck with me, unfortunately, or Melton. Let's see what's going on with Melton. We'll turn the volume down. I don't like Melton is looking at someone cutting a watermelon, so I can't compete with that. It's been a while since I've seen Sling Blade, so I can't. But, Paul, I'm just fucking with you. Woo! It's all good, Paul. We're just fucking around in here. Now, can I play a rat song if it's fan recorded? How's that work? I don't know if I can. Thank you very much, Bella. Can I play a rat song if it's recorded from the Roxy Theater? I can't. Okay. Damn, I really want to, but I'm going to end the stream in a few minutes anyway. So thank you for those of you. You guys could have fucked with me and said yes, and then there you go. Earl Skakel live in the house. We'll go to 70 minutes, so we'll go another 3 minutes. And then you take the midnight subway train. No, but I've not seen the. It's Warren DeMartini was inducted into the Metal Hall of Fame, so I want to check that out. But in the stream in 3 minutes, I can wait 3 minutes, I guess. So Earl Skakel live Friday night. We'll stream tomorrow. We'll stream Sunday and every other day after that. Check out my newest short release this morning. That's how you guys can help me. Thank you very much for the super chat, by the way, A Fat Toast. A lot of people in this economy are not able to financially donate, but what you can do is, you can hit the like and subscribe button. You could send me a Patrick Line doll in the house. You could send me protein bars from Australia. But I don't. Well, this is the Metal Hall of Fame, so it's probably a little more legit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the deal is with the notifications. And thank you for the likes and subs. At this point, I'd rather get the subs than the money and the likes. But certainly, money's money. I don't have goals and whatnot. I don't grift for money. I mean, I know today I could have done another hour or so and gotten probably another $100 from Permaseal Finishing. But, I don't, I've never had Vegemite, to be honest with you. So, yeah, comments on the videos help. Hell, even when I end the stream, keep commenting on the stream. I mean, YouTube just likes to see participation. That's all they like to see. So that is, means more to me than, the money. But, money doesn't suck either. I mean, Nasty Neil will tell you, the channel growth is really a combination of things. It's obviously overall views, it's likes, it's subscriptions, it's frequency that I put out videos. I mean, I try to do a live every day. Lately, I've been doing 2 a day. I try and put out a short every day, a protein cookie every now and then review. So 40 more seconds, guys. No, I don't care about the money per se, Paul. Of course, if someone super chatted me $100 right now, I wouldn't refuse it. But I, at this point, would rather have the likes and subscriptions, especially the subscriptions. But YouTube is always changing the fucking algorithm, so it's really hard to they always are constantly moving the field goal. So I am on a phone because I tell you what, I do love you guys. I prefer to do my IMAX streams. But frankly, for whatever reason, the IMAX streams do not do well at all. I mean, they get maybe 100 views, where some of my lives this week got I think one got 2,400 views, one got 1,200 views, and this week in general, I got at least 700 views and up. I did an IMAX stream, I think about a week ago. It barely cracked 100. So, well, I mean, William Zoom, who is my internet consultant, he told me that YouTube pushes the vertical streams on iPhones for whatever reason. And it's definitely true. I mean, I've never really had an IMAX stream that was popping. So I had one when the Perry crowd came in, but I'm no longer associated with them. So I'd rather have 20 people on my IMAX stream. I just like the presentation of it. You know, it's a big, wide angle. You see everything behind me. But I also don't want to do an hour stream to, you know, 17 people. I mean, I like my Mac. I like all my Apple products. So, yeah, I mean, I think my vertical on my phone is just the way to go for me. I wish, you know, I spent a decent amount of money on a 4K camera to put on top of my iMac. And it's not like the iMac was cheap either. And it just doesn't resonate with YouTube or you guys. So, what up, ACDC? We are literally, I'll go to 75 minutes because ACDC is in the fucking house. You know, Lois might have to go pee-pee, so let's take Lois out to go pee-pee. The baby is back in action. She be chilling right now. Lois, let's go pee-pee. Come on, move out. I'm on the clock, baby. Come on. See, the freaks are out. She might have to go pee-pee, so. It's just so weird to me. You know, the algorithm and, you know, I mean, I've literally thrown everything against the wall to see what sticks. You know, it's like Neil will appreciate this. I'm sure, Neil, you do the same thing. You know, you look at your YouTube analytics, and, you know, my YouTube analytics tell me that the best time to stream is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. my time. And like I said many times before in my stream, if I were to have cataloged my top 10 streams of all time, they've all been from 12 a.m. to maybe 3 to 4 a.m. So the complete opposite of what YouTube tells me to do. Well, no, you're right. I can't argue with that, Nasty Neil. I'm sure it would be better if I streamed at the same time, you know, like say 9 p.m. on Friday nights. And so, you know, I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot. Lois, come on. Look at that. She's a little pee-pee right there. So, you know, I'm to blame for some of my errors. You know, like, who knows? I might stream in 3 hours just because I'm up and bored. And those are usually my biggest streams, because that's right around when Yonder Wizard throws people into my stream. So who knows? It's weird. But hey, how are you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Thanks. Come on, Lois. You know. Lois, come on. Oh, you're too kind.
I've got a senior. Don't worry.
She can hit those stairs.
Yes, she can.
Where are you off to tonight?
Out and about. We were just at Roosterfish. Make it back there.
Okay. I might see you at the Abbey in a few.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good night, man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, 8 my time could work. You know, that's 11 o'clock for you guys. Once again, thank you. If my friend from Montreal, we'll just call him SC. This is what arrived in the mail today. Nice Patrick Laine Winnipeg Jets doll. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to me how the But you're right. I mean, that's why I think in part Kevin Brennan is so successful. Around every day at 1 p.m., Monday through Friday, he's going to stream. So, are the Tesla diners going hard tonight? Because I used to do a comedy show right across the street from that. So that's interesting. Who knows? It was crowded the other night when I walked or when I drove by it. It was like fully packed. I'd never seen it packed before. Hey Google, to promote your phone. Paul, we're about to end the stream, but I'd be interested in knowing more about that. I mean, I've tried anything. Is my goal to be the new Mr. Beast? No, but I'd like a few more people in my streams, and I only do dice impressions for money. Stugatz! That's a freebie. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really do impressions. I do impressions of the Indian from the movie Predator. Yeah, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. I can't speak for Neil, but I am criminally underrated, to be honest with you. But a lot of that's my own fault. So, it's just a matter of just starting enough shit against the wall and seeing what sticks. I love the Dabbleverse, watching it. I just don't like talking about it. That's what I told the guy from Clown Town. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be on with this person or that person because it's just not my shtick. So BYB Pod is in the house. I almost feel obligated to talk about the Dabbleverse now because we got Nasty Neil and BYB. Now, let me tell you something about BYB. Him, along with Tracy Carnazzo, the only two who would help me try to get moderated or monetized. So I always will have love for the Quad Father. So no, I mean just a few people I didn't want to be on with just because just didn't want to be on with them. And I felt bad giving like demands. This is who I'll be on with. This is who I won't be on with. So I had a demand until I'm probably retired from MLC just because I can't keep doing that show for free when he pays Clearwater Chad. But I would only go on MLC the last few times with Florentine. So who knows? We're all on our own path. Well, it's not even bad energy. I just, let's just say some of the newer people in the Dabbleverse are very anxious and eager to like put their foot on their personality, and I get that, but they're not going to do it with me. So, yeah, I like Quadfather. He's always been nice to me. I mean, I know he's rubbed some people the wrong way with, like when he do the 911 call with Chad and Mersh. I mean, personally, I didn't like that, but Quad's been very good to me, always respectful. Which, as you guys know me, I live my life on respect. So if you're good to me, I'm good to you, and if you're not good to me, I'm not good to you. So, would he even have you on? He can't punch down on you. It may be like another Stanhope deal. I mean, I've been on MLC a bunch, and Kevin's always been relatively respectful to me. I can't. It's a respect thing for me. If you're paying Clearwater Chad, who just literally stares into the camera and about every 8 minutes tells you who he ate at Jersey Mike's, I can't. And I've heard Kevin say, well, I don't pay Earl because he doesn't need the money. Well, you're right, but it's a respect thing. Pay me for my time. Yeah, I mean, I get along with everyone in the Dabbleverse for the most part. Hell, I even got what up, Agent Quirrell? Um, I even got along with who everyone hated, but I got along with him. The name's escaping me now, but Yeah, I mean, I used to do a podcast with Chad where we would interview bad guys from 80 shows. I fucking loved it. But I stopped doing it because I just, with all the clipping that goes on now, it just wasn't for me. Because then I get roped into Chad's drama. It's just not for me. All right, guys, I got to go. I won't tell you why. Let's just say I have some business to attend to. Earl Skakel over and out. Bye, bye, Asia Coral. Take it easy.